TikTok did it again. You know what kind of bread you are, babe? You're a baguette. You want to know why? Because it rhymes with
This comment right here, this is fucking with me. See, as a bi man, I believe it is my constitutional privilege, nay right, nay duty to confuse all of you. Not for any particular reason, I just find it very funny. If you're going to try and guess who I'm fucking, then I'm going to try and make it hard for you, giggity. How do I do this? Well, I use an infuriatingly sophisticated technique known as inconsistency. Example, he has a nose ring and highlights he must be gay. Psych, he only wears jeans and has Star Wars posters in his bedroom. Straight. Jokes about his penis. Straight, but not how tiny it is. Gay. Does makeup, ambiguous, forgets to blend properly, dumbass. Point is, I live on the edge between being accepted by society and being slightly more interesting. But you, person whomst exists, has clocked me too fast, which means I've failed. I've drifted too far, I must now rein in the queue. What do you think? Should I buy a sports jersey, learn a lot about cars, ditch my skincare routine, not shut up about crypto? You won't clock me again.
You can do it too, believe.
Okay, babe, can you just take the phone and put it down and put it in slow-mo?
Put it down where?
Just put it down right there. And I got a surprise for you, but you gotta put the thing in slow-mo.
Okay.
You can do it too, believe. I've been a go up the sex in and I could get you in.
Growing up, I remember kids wanted to be ballerinas, astronauts, firefighters. I wanted to be better than everyone. And my mom was right there with me. She was like, you're better than everyone at everything. And I was like, I can't even lie. When you're right, you're right. And then I found out that she was just lying to make me feel good. So I did a little experiment with her. Our art teacher in the 3rd grade gave us a project where we had to draw flowers in a vase with a background in pastel. Those were the only requirements. We're 8 years old. Most kids were doing like daisies, daffodils, blue backgrounds, red backgrounds. I did this. My teacher must have thought I was sucking on LSD tabs like lollipops. The teacher puts all the art up on the wall. I bring my mom into class one day and I said, Mom, 30 different art drawings. Which one's the prettiest? And she's like, well, which one's yours, sweetie? I'm like, you don't get to know. You just have to pick the prettiest. Now her soul is falling out of her ass because she has to pick the prettiest. It has to be mine or I am disowning her and she knows it. So my mom looks at all the drawings, not knowing which one's mine. Knowing she's on the clock, she takes a shot. She points at the one that looks like Andy Warhol and Rainbow Dash had a torrid love affair and says, that one's the prettiest. And I said, oh, that's mine. She almost fell to her knees in relief. And to this day, I think those flowers are only up on our wall today because it commemorates my mom's success as a mother.
Welcome back to Still Not Cooking with Still Not David, and today we are making a cucumber salad. It's a super easy side dish that you can put together in like 2 minutes, which is either a short amount of time or a long time, you know, depending on who you ask. Make sure you use Persian cucumbers since they're crunchier, and here I have 2 large, well, I mean, I think they're pretty big, but it really depends who you ask. Now we're gonna slice them into bite-sized pieces. Now it's up to you how thick you like it. This is thick with 1 C, 2 C's, 3 C's, and 4 C's, and if you like it any thicker than this, then you don't even have to cut anything, you know? Just skip this step and take your ass to church. Throw them into a mixing bowl and coat them with salt, and you can use however much salt you like depending how salty you were about your last breakup. We're also gonna add some fresh garlic in as well. Don't worry about mincing it, just throw it in there and then put everything into the fridge for about an hour. Alright, an hour's up. Now we're just gonna rinse everything off the cucumbers, then we're just gonna season it with some sugar, a mysterious white powder that starts with an M, a scoop of finely minced garlic, some sesame oil, and last but not least, a chili oil. You can add as much as you like depending on how weak you are. Me, I'm a professional, so I'm gonna use as little as possible. That's it, just mix it all up and enjoy. See? That basically only took 30 seconds, but you know what, Hannah? Somehow you couldn't even spare 30 seconds to reply to my message. I just wanna know if 2 minutes is really not.
You've been shopping too long. You need to go home, and so do I. You need to go up front to finish up. You wouldn't hear this from any other guy. I'm just trying to tell you that we're closing. Gotta make you understand. Walmart will be closing now. You need to go check out. We are waiting anxiously to help you. We don't want to make you cry, and we hate to say goodbye, but you need to go up front and check out.
Welcome back to Still Not Cooking with Still Not David, and today I'm going to show you guys how to properly cut a cucumber. If you cut your cucumbers like this, it's time to stop. This is how broke people cut their cucumbers. Look, I know it's very tempting to slice it from the side that you're holding your knife, but don't do it. Why? It makes too much sense. And if you're making sense, then you're broke because you should be making dollars. My ex cut it from the right, and guess what? She was never right, and she left me. Instead, you should flip the cucumber around. Use your left hand to hold the cucumber in place like this. If you accidentally cut yourself, that's fine. You could afford to go to the ER. You got money. And if you don't, it's because you've been cutting your cucumbers wrong. Now look at this. Look at how easy it is. You can get slices of all sizes. Some thick, some thin, some in between. You got everything. Whatever you want, you got it. Just say that to yourself and manifest it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. You like my hair? If you need to cut it this way, again, same thing. I'll show you. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Once you get to this part, don't even cut it. Let your housekeeper do it. You don't got one? It's because you're broke. And you're broke because you've been cutting your cucumbers. You also notice that if you cut it this way, it just tastes better. See, this tastes like broke, all right? It tastes like contributing to a 401k. Just trust me, bro. Cut it like this, and your net worth will triple by next week. Guaranteed. Anyways, thanks for watching. And Esther, if you're watching this, I hope you...
Exposing our woke science teacher.
What did I do?
Look at this. Showing kids that color matters. Rainbow, trying to support the LGBT. Science, open border.
You're a toxic gay.